who've been around the lunge. At the heart of Marcus Aurelius's philosophy is the recognition that we cannot control external events, but we can control how we respond to them. This is the foundation of Stoic thought. According to Marcus, the key to clear thinking is to focus on what lies within your power, your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and accept that external circumstances are beyond your control. When we stop worrying about things we cannot change, we eliminate a significant source of mental clutter. Marcus advises us to act with purpose, guided by reason, and to filter out distractions and judgments that cloud our minds. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "Don't waste time on what you can't control. Focus on your actions and thoughts. The rest is not your concern." One of the core teachings of Stoicism is the discipline of perception. Marcus Aurelius reminds us that our perceptions shape our reality. The way we interpret events, the meaning we attach to them, and the stories we tell ourselves can distort the truth. To think clearly, Marcus urges us to examine our perceptions with a discerning eye. Are we misinterpreting situations? Are we letting our biases and emotions cloud our judgment? By learning to perceive the world as it truly is, free from judgment and distortion, we can approach life with a clear, rational mindset. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "Take a moment to step back. View the situation as it is, not as you wish it to be. This is the path to clarity." Thinking with logic. Rational thinking is the Stoics' weapon against confusion and emotional turmoil. Marcus Aurelius often spoke of the importance of using reason as a guide, especially when emotions threaten to cloud our judgment. In moments of stress or anger, clear thinking requires the ability to pause, analyze, and respond thoughtfully instead of reacting impulsively. Clear thinking, for Marcus, is a process of applying logic to every situation. When we confront challenges, we must consider the facts, weigh the evidence, and make decisions based on reason, not emotion. This does not mean suppressing emotions, but rather understanding them and choosing how to act in alignment with our rational self. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "The mind is a powerful thing. Do not allow it to be influenced by fleeting emotions. Use reason to guide your every action." A significant aspect of Stoic thinking is the practice of accepting what cannot be changed. Marcus teaches that true mental clarity comes from letting go of the desire to control everything around us. This does not mean we should be passive or indifferent, but rather that we should focus our energy on our own behavior and not waste time resisting the inevitable. When we accept things as they are, without unnecessary judgment or resistance, we free ourselves from anxiety and confusion. This acceptance brings a sense of calm, allowing us to make clearer, more effective decisions. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "Whatever happens, let it happen. It's beyond you. Focus instead on how you respond, and that will bring you peace." Understanding your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius believed that self-reflection was essential for clear thinking. To truly understand the world and our place in it, we must first understand ourselves. Self-reflection allows us to examine our thoughts, behaviors, and motivations, helping us align our actions with our values and rational principles. By practicing daily reflection, we can uncover the mental patterns that hinder its negative thinking, self-doubt, or irrational fears, and work to correct them. Marcus used his meditations as a form of self-reflection, a tool to clarify his thoughts and keep his mind focused on his Stoic principles. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "Look within yourself. What are your thoughts? Are they guiding you toward virtue or away from it?" Acting with integrity. Clear thinking and virtuous living go hand in hand. Marcus Aurelius believed that to think clearly, we must live in alignment with virtue. For him, the Stoic virtues wisdom, courage, justice, and temperance were the guiding principles that shaped both thought and action. When we act virtuously, we remove internal conflicts and distractions, allowing our minds to stay focused and clear. Virtue, for Marcus, is not merely an ideal, but a daily practice. It is through small, consistent acts of integrity that we cultivate a clear, rational mind. The more we align our actions with virtue, the more clarity we gain in our thinking, and the more peace we experience in our lives. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "Let each action be guided by virtue. For when you live virtuously, your mind remains unclouded by confusion." Staying detached from outcomes. In his meditations, Marcus Aurelius often spoke about the importance of detachment, detaching from outcomes and focusing on the process rather than the result. When we become too attached to specific outcomes, we lose clarity. Our thoughts become tangled in expectations, desires, and fears about the future. Detachment allows us to approach challenges with a calm and rational mindset, free from the anxiety of needing a particular result. This is not to say we should be indifferent to the outcomes of our actions, but rather that we should focus on doing our best, leaving the rest to fate. Quote from Marcus Aurelius: "Do not concern yourself with the results, but focus on the process." Clarity comes when we detach from the outcomes. Conclusion: clarity through Stoic practice. Clear thinking is not an innate skill, but a discipline that we can cultivate through consistent practice. By embracing the Stoic principles that Marcus Aurelius taught, control what you can, see the world as it is, Use reason, accept what you cannot change, reflect on your thoughts, live virtuously, and detach from outcomes. We can clear the mental fog and cultivate a mind that is focused, calm, and rational. In a world that is often overwhelming and chaotic, Marcus's wisdom offers a timeless path to clarity. By applying these principles to our daily lives, we can achieve the mental clarity needed to navigate any challenge with composure and wisdom. The practice of Stoicism is not merely an intellectual exercise, but a way of life that leads us to deeper understanding, tranquility, and clarity of thought.